All right, so YouTube, we are doing another live OSINT challenge with my moderator. Do you want me to just go by your handle, Gara?
Yeah.
Okay, with Gara. Um, so very easy challenge right here. Let me fucking share my screen to you too. That'll probably help out.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Might want to
Let's.
be able to see it.
Okay, so uh, little OSINT challenge. Now, obviously, Gara and I could probably find this out in like a couple minutes, maybe, but we're gonna extrapolate this because why the fuck not? Okay, so you can see my screen, I'm assuming, Gara.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yep.
so initial thoughts looking at this before we open up Google Earth. What do you think so far? Where would you narrow this image down to, just by looking at it?
Looks more Midwestern, just based on the number of trucks. AutoZone is all over the U.S. I've never heard of Maverick before, so I don't think it's a Texas chain. But I don't know. We'll have
Yeah,
to start Google and find out.
yeah. So we know it's in the U.S. because of the trucks, obviously. Now I'm like I said, I'm gonna extrapolate the shit out of this so people can take some lessons home with them. So we could tell it's in the U.S. obviously from personal knowledge. F-150 is the most sold vehicle in the United States. Couple things over here. We have diesel truck things. Diesel, I think it's like a tow truck, international truck, a Ford F450 or whatever above, diesel truck, 6.7 motor. So just, I mean, everything in here, red box, Maverick, AutoZone. I did look up AutoZone locations, so you can do that. So you could go, like on Maverick, whatever their website is, and look up their locations, AutoZone locations. I think AutoZone's like predominantly USA and like a few random places in South America, but nothing here really gives me South American vibes. And another thing, when I filmed this the first time, I pointed out ice cold beer cave at a gas station. I don't know how many countries you could just buy beer at a gas station. I mean, US, that's a pretty common thing. You could just go in a gas station and buy alcohol. I don't know if that's common elsewhere, but just another thing to note, if that's all you've been given, is beer sold in gas station or petrol station. So, how do you want to do this, Guard? Should I just do everything on my screen, or did you want to share your screen as far
It's
as...
probably just easier to do it on yours, so I don't have to back and forth it.
Okay, let's go ahead and do this. Open up the Googs. So, we have Maverick, which is a gas station. I think they're based out of Salt Lake City. I think
Okay.
that's where they're located. So Maverick and then AutoZone. So where would you start? You have those two pieces of intel.
Uh, I would go off probably Maverick since it's more localized, whereas AutoZone is going to be the entirety of like the U.S. So if you have something that's very wide, you want to start with a smaller search pattern first. Otherwise, you're going to be doing a lot of repetition in Google Earth to map the location out.
Okay, so I would just type in Maverick.
Yeah, I would focus it more like Maverick Gas. I was able to find a store locator on their website, so it's pretty much everything in West US except for Montana and Oregon.
Okay.
Maybe California. It's like right on a border, but it's Colorado, Wyoming, Idaho, Nevada, Utah, and Arizona. Look like they have the big focus.
Okay.
Especially Utah's got a lot of them. So somewhere in like the west half of the U.S.
Okay. Let me get rid of these like what is it? I think it's more. I got these like little 3D photos. There we go. Okay. So it appears that Maverick. So I typed in Maverick Gas, and it appears that we have a. If you want to double check on your end, if Maverick Adventures first stop is the what we should be looking for.
Maverick Adventure First Stop. That's what they're titled as on their website.
Okay, so we're getting some results here. Now, I know that that's not everything they have, and I do know that they have multiple pages. Do you know of a way where you could just like get everything that Google Earth has in just one search instead of having to go page by page?
Nope. The
Damn
only
it!
I know of. Yeah.
Damn it.
I'm sure you could do it through their API, but I don't have a API key. You
Okay.
have to, it's not super easy to get. So
Okay.
yeah, that's the
So
only way I could think of doing it like very quickly. So yeah,
okay.
you just gotta Just got to manually click. The good news is that there's only like 300 of them in the U.S., so you only have to go through 30 pages.
Well, you gotta do what you gotta do. Okay, so we got this first list of results. How would you keep those pins here? So I think if I click on page 2,
Yeah,
it
they'll go away.
drops those other
So
pins. Yeah.
go back to page 1,
Uh,
and then down to the left, just left, down and left of where your cursor was on the left side. Yeah, you got that little download button. Just click that, and it will save that whole rack of place marks to a folder.
okay.
I assume it saved it to my places. I'm not sure.
Oh, Maverick
okay.
Gas. Yeah.
Yep. So it's gonna save every one of them like that. So you just have to keep going through.
And then I just basically do that for every other search.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so unintuitive.
That part sucks. There might be see if we can do a little bit quicker. There might be a way we can just download a bunch of results at once off of their website.
It says we couldn't understand this location. What? Do you think I should do Maverick?
I would do Maverick Adventure Club Store. Didn't they have a first in there, or am I going crazy? America's First Stop. Yeah. I would just do America Adventure or something. Yeah. Let's search that. That should get you there.
Okay, so
There's got to be a better way to pull the addresses, so let's see.
I wish someone at Google Earth would watch this and be like, yeah.
Oh, I'm sure there's a really easy way to do this, and I'm just not smart enough to figure out.
Yeah, I could definitely see human error being a problem if you could do it this way. I probably skipped a page and didn't even realize it.
Yeah, you're gonna get some duplicate responses sometimes, and if you don't, like the chance that you're gonna miss the correct one is pretty low if you're going through like 20 pages or so of them. So it's not the end of the world if we miss a couple of them. Okay.
You can do that, right? Like if we were to gather all this info in a CSV file.
Yeah, you can import them. I'm trying to find a easy way to map them all out, or at least pull like an address list of them all out, but it's not working out so good right now.
All right, well, I'm getting there. Page 19. Oh, page 19's the last one. Woo!
Ooh, cool.
All right, so, ladies and germs, we have all of the Maverick Adventures first stops in America.
We're definitely missing some.
You think so?
Yeah. So on their website, it goes, like I said, it goes down to like Arizona, New Mexico. So we're missing, when you zoom in, it's only going to pull results of where your screen's looking. So you were zoomed in a little bit farther to the north.
Oh, are you kidding me?
So it only pulled those.
Why the so I have to do all that again?
Nah. No.
All right, do I just put like AZ or something?
Yeah. That'll narrow it to Arizona.
Oh, okay. Give me a mini heart attack. Okay. So it looks like there's only 2 pages.
It looks like 20 in Arizona.
Okay, so I saved those, and then New Mexico.
There's only like 10 in New Mexico, and there's probably 30 in Colorado. I don't know if you got the Colorado ones or not. Yeah, you missed them. So shouldn't take too much longer.
Couldn't understand this location. What? Okay. All right, well.
I don't know. Screw it.
Screw you. CEO. Okay.
So there's a bunch in Denver, there's a handful in Grand Junction, there's a handful in Colorado Springs, and that's most of them.
Okay. And page 2. Okay. And I think there is some in South Dakota, if I remember correctly. Yeah. Yeah, got a couple in South Dakota.
Yeah, there's 2 up there.
Okay. Okay, so I think we got them all. So now, obviously, I prefer not to map every AutoZone in the United States. So I think what you would do is, instead of like looking at AutoZones in Missouri or whatever, you just do what I did right here. Do like AutoZone South Dakota and stuff like that.
Uh-huh. Okay. Yeah, so we'd probably look at the picture again. Try to narrow down what state we think it's in. and then go from there.
Maybe state and city. So like Rapid City is like the only place, or what was this, Rapid City?
Yeah, so remember that wherever you're zoomed in, that's where your search result is going to be
Yeah.
based upon.
Yeah, so Rapid City. So I could do like AutoZone Rapid City. So AutoZone Rapid City, South Dakota. So we got one result, so we'll punch that there. So that's not it, so we can rule that out. Oh, it gave us some. What the fuck is it doing? Oh, it's giving us all sorts of shit. So it will give us all the auto zones, even if I put in like Chadron, Nebraska, it'll still give us ones by our.
Yeah, so if there isn't an actual auto zone around it, it's going to give you like a similar search answer. It's like these are auto parts, which is kind of the same thing. And then it's going to zoom out and it's going to give you returns for actual auto zones around it. So because there's not an auto zone in Chadron, however that's pronounced, it's going to like pull back.
Okay, so that's messy. Okay, I don't like that at all. Like if I'm typing in AutoZone, I want AutoZones. I don't give a hoot about Napa. Okay, so AutoZone, and this looks like it's Pasco, Washington.
So something else we can do is we can change the folders. So if you want like all of the Mavericks to be red and you want all the auto zones to be blue, there is a way to do that.
Is there?
Okay, so if you select the folder,
The My Places?
just like the let's try putting a couple of them in the folder.
Okay.
Just make a generic folder. Just right click and then new. It'll be add folder, and then throw. I don't know where that went.
It went to this other screen, Maverick.
Okay.
Let me drag it over. So Maverick. Is there anything else I could do? Or just create the folder?
Yeah, just create the folder.
This is a this is a mess. All right,
you can select all the folders at once, and then just click and drag them all to that folder instead of doing it manually.
Okay, I'll do that.
Oh my god. Scroll up. See what else you have highlighted. Yeah, you have My Places highlighted. Try it now. Okay. I think you place it like next to the folder.
Oh god damn.
What the scroll up. Okay, so you placed all those underneath that folder. You have to like make sure you put it inside of it.
Oh, there we go.
Okay. All right. So now they're all in one spot. So you can right click on the Maverick Adventures first stop folder, go to properties. At the top right, you see that little grayed out box next to the name? Farther up to the, click that.
Nothing.
Okay, cool. Go to style and color.
Okay.
Click share style. And then go to the top again. You can click the little icon. And then change that to like blue or something. Okay. So now all of your Mavericks will be green and all of your auto zones will be like the default red or yellow. I can't remember which one it was.
Okay. And then I'll do add folder AutoZone. So stupid.
So I looked up Utah license plates and they have like a red banner on top. I think it's a red or orange. It's orange on top. And I don't see, you can just barely see the top of one license plate. And I don't see it on there. But it could just be, it's just the little sliver of a white border. So I have no idea. I don't think we can use that for anything, unfortunately.
Okay, so appears that we got all this. Now let's take a look and let's do some analysis before we move on. So we have...
Go
ahead. Well, let's take a look at the original photo. So it appears that the Maverick is obviously street side. And then if I was to make a good guesstimation, this AutoZone appears to be like in a parking lot. Like there's a parking lot right over here. If I was to make a good guess. So
there's also in the background, you can see mountains.
Let's see.
They're just little bumps over the top. So you can
Oh,
see
yeah.
the white peaks there, and then on the farther to the left, you can see like a really good couple of mountain profiles.
Yeah, yeah. So I mean, right here we got the mountains right there. So the image is taken from the west, I would assume, if it was in Salt Lake City, of course. Let's see. AutoZone parts. Maverick. So it doesn't. Now we're getting into Salt Lake proper.
So the shadow looks like it's going from the left side of the screen to the right. So we would be facing to the west.
We would be facing west.
Yes. But on the east side, because the sun's going to be to the south.
Would it
Maybe.
be to the south? I thought the sun goes east to west. So the sun would be either westbound, which would be to the left of the screen, or eastbound, depending on the time of day. If that makes sense. I mean, obviously it's not going to be true west to east, but it'd be close to that.
Yeah, I guess if the sun was at the peak, it wouldn't be casting such a long shadow.
Yeah. So nothing immediately where they're like right next to each other. They would practically have to be on top of each other. Like, okay, that's Starbucks. So this wouldn't be it because they're like adjacent, like they're right next to each other, and there would be a main road either on the left or right hand side of the Maverick. So it's not that one. Not there. Not there. Add. Scroll. Add. Man, I can't imagine being like an FBI agent having to deal with this shit. Like, this is just insane. Like, load up all the results. Okay, so we got all those. So, we got a few results here, but they don't appear to be the same parking lot. No, not there. Ton in Denver. Ooh. That's kind of what we're looking for. So I think this is it.
Yep, sure looks like it.
Yeah, so the Maverick is on the right side, AutoZone right here. But there are trees right. Okay, so there are trees right
Bushes,
there.
yep.
Yeah, so
there should be a couple little scraggly trees between the two.
Yeah, let's drop Mr. Pinman right here.
Oh, cold beer inside.
Yeah. Cold beer inside. Cold beer cave specifically. Okay. I think we can make a reasonable assumption here that we did indeed find the Maverick and AutoZone combo. So we are at 1112 South Potomac Street in whatever. Let's get the actual address. Okay, so we are at 13480 East Mississippi Avenue, Aurora, Colorado. Okay, well, that's it. So what are some lessons that we learned here? So lessons learned: Google Earth is a pain in the ass. I wish we could just search everything and add it. But things we did here was research Maverick Adventures first stop. And then we added the state after it. So, well, we did some basic recon on their website. So Maverick just to kind of get an idea of what states they're in. So we're not sitting there punching in like Mississippi and stuff. So we knew Colorado, Arizona, Utah, and such like that. Added all of those here and then organized everything. And then we did the same with AutoZone. So AutoZone, Colorado, Utah, and such like that. So again, we're not searching in Mississippi or Tennessee because Maverick doesn't exist there. So we focused on those states right there. And then we changed the colors of our pins to make it a little bit easier to distinguish the difference between AutoZone and Maverick. And then we exclusively searched for pins that were kind of close to each other. And voila, we got to the results. I guess.
Which direction is north?
Direction, we are north is the top of the screen.
So we're facing to the west?
Yeah, so the shadow is going eastbound, I believe. Hey, is it?
Eastbound?
No, it's going
north,
northbound. Huh. That's strange. Yeah, it's even going northbound in the photo. Well, I mean, goes to show how little I know about that shit, so.
I mean, honestly, it was a lucky guess because it could have gone any direction.
Yeah. But
we know that for the most part, the north is probably to the right-ish somewhere.
Yeah. So, yeah, I guess that's it for this video. Anything else for you, Gar, before I sign off?
No, I think that's it.
All right. Another live OSINT challenge and featuring my Discord mod, Gara. So if y'all enjoy content like this, please hit the thumbs up button. Hit the subscribe button with the bell notification enabled so you get notified anytime I post a new video like this. Let's see. Where are we at? Where am I at on subscriber count? Not that much because I've been kind of AFK for a bit. Let's see. Channel. Oh, 9.2. So we're 800 subs away from 10,000 and I will be buying someone's OSCP. That'd be fun. Yeah. So that's it for this video. Y'all take care. Bye.
Cause I'm an island boy and I've been trying to make. Oh, I'm an island boy. I'm a just island boy. I'm a just island boy. I'ma get key white grind. You're gonna keep that gun. I'll be just staring at the sun. I'm just out fool gazing. I'm like, pull where I'm staying.